Hi, welcome to our vlog. I'm Maria Angela Uy.
I am Sherwin Embalsado, and for today's videos, we will show you our project proposal.
Our project will be Company Educational Subsidy for Employees Legitimate Child. I am Shane Mark Sabader.
And I am Ronald Martinez. Let's watch this.
Good day everyone. Our project proposal will be entitled Company Educational Subsidy for Employees Legitimate Child. The project proponent and implementer will be headed by the Human Resources Department under their Personnel Management Division, and of course the Finance Department, which will approve the disbursement, and then the Accounting Department, which will be our disbursing body for this project, and of course the Administrative Department, which will submit all the list of qualified beneficiaries. This project will run within the school academic year 2022 to 2023. Currently, by July 2022 for the first semester and January 2023 for the second semester. There are four main objectives for this project. First is to provide financial assistance to the employee's child to be able to stay in school, to complete their studies, and rise above the beginnings. Number two is to aid workers' recovery following the protracted shutdown due to pandemic. And then next is to reward worker for their dedication and hard work, of course. The next is to lower the debt owed by the employees as a result of their prolonged loss of pay owing to the harsh shutdown. Yes, this is all because of the pandemic.
For background, an educational program is an employee benefit in which the company pays for the employee's educational costs, offers the employee's family or dependent children tuition breaks or scholarship grants, or helps with student loan repayment. When certain conditions are met, the amount paid, reimbursed, or attributed toward tuition by the employer is tax deductible for the employer and does not constitute taxable income for the employee, making it a win-win situation for both parties. This proposal outlines a plan to employees' legitimate child from company that will offer educational benefits. The company may offer it to the employee if they agree on tuition reimbursement. It is a contractual agreement between an employer and employee in which a company agrees to help pay for an employee to further their education. Companies offer these programs to encourage employee loyalty and to invest in their future at the company. For justification, the trade and business systems were disrupted for more than 2 months at the height of the COVID-19 pandemic in our nation due to safety measures like lockdowns and temporary closure of non-essential products. Nearly every business in the nation is impacted, but small employees are hardest hit because their income barely covers basic family expenses like food. How to fund the family's educational needs was one of the biggest issues the workers face. Since the country's economy was reopened, it has been restricted to limited working days and hours in order to abide by protocols and regulations that are still being upheld by the government. As a result, an employee's pay is no longer sufficient to cover one crucial expense on their budget, namely their children's education.
Next is benefits and coverage. Benefit number 1 is the recruitment. Education assistance is a highly valued benefit that can assist you in attracting top performers. The benefit number 2 is the employee retention. Tuition assistance keeps lifelong learners engaged and committed to their jobs by expanding their opportunities for learning and development. The benefit number 3 is the tax savings. Another significant advantage of education assistance is that it can result in tax savings for both the employer and the employees who participate. Next one is the talent development. EAPS, or Educational Assistance Program, provides you with more skilled workers in addition to recruiting power and tax savings. While on-site worker training is important, EAPs enable your employees to develop skills on their own time and in their areas of interest and specialty. The lastly is the benefit number 5, employee engagement. Tuition reimbursement programs are a constant opportunity for new challenges at home and at work for those employees. When you encourage employees to pursue their passions, they are more likely to be passionate about their jobs year after year. For the coverage, only workers earning up to the daily minimum wage of 570 pesos to 800 pesos are eligible for this project. A worker may only enroll on one child who is actually a college student. The entire academic year is 2022 to 2023 tuition will be paid for by the company.
Methodology. First is the administrative department will submit a list of qualified employees to the HR department. Next is the department will then verify the qualifications of employee, then pass on the list to the finance department for budget allocation. The qualified employee will then submit the following requirements to the HR department. First is PSA birth certificate of the child. This is for child's legitimacy. Second is statement of account from the school to determine the amount to be disbursed. Once verified, the HR department will then confirm the list to the finance department for actual budget, allocation, and forward the approved budget to the accounting department. And the accounting department will now release the allocated budget to the employees. Budget and schedule. The company will allocate 2 million pesos for this project that will be taken from the annual budget for CSR fund. The first tranche will be distributed on July 1 to July 31, 2022. And the second tranche will be distributed January 2 to January 31, 2023.
And that's it for today's videos.
And this is part of our requirements in ELEC 2 Project Management.
Thank you, Sir Raul Acapulco.
Until next video, guys!
Thank you for
Thank you for watching.
watching.